What? Welcome, everyone.
Sup?
Who we got in chat? We got Mr. D, Mr. Crowley, and his drone. Who else we got?
I'll be drone.
Drone. Little Adam, Rebel. What's up? Appreciate you guys. Tim's in the house. I gotta get chat going for from YouTube.
Oh, Lumineer did come out with something pretty neat though. Like if we're gonna talk about Lumineer.
Yeah.
You should see those antenna lollipops that they're rocking.
I think Eric has gotten them.
Oh, did he?
Welcome.
Did he already order some? He's going away from that mushroom looking crap.
I thought he got something. He got some new antennas. Well, you were there. Remember when Sunday he was using whatever he was using Sunday is money.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he had some other kind of antenna there. I can't remember what it was.
I don't know. I just I like them. I think they're a unique style where they kind of have that triangles in it.
Yeah.
But I still I don't know, man. TABS Triumphs are still just VHS. Like
They are.
I would never leave VHS. Like you can't make me I'd be crazy. He just makes the best antennas in the world. Why are you ever going to step away from IB crazy?
What's it? I feel so bad now. I haven't done analog so long. I forget what is that. What is it? Aerial?
Yeah, VHS.
VHS.
Video Aerial Systems. I'd be crazy. I think owns it.
Rebecca Harkins in the house. Welcome. Greg's Whirly Bird. Appreciate you guys stopping in.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Put a little pimping in it.
Am I hearing that Mr. JRC was down at the South Florida meetup? What?
That's what's up. Mr. JRC's in the house.
South Florida?
Yeah, I talked to Greg today. He said somebody there was pushing on that Ken. Had that shiny Ken on site. I went out on mine today. I bent the arm pretty good today. Bent it back and kind of got like a little in the middle of it.
What is South Florida?
South Florida is in Florida and you're in the South.
No, because so for me, South Florida, I consider to be
exactly where was that meetup, babe?
Like Homestead below is South Florida.
Oh, John's seen him on the video.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
If y'all all saw that, Greg decided it needed a bath, so.
Now, I want to know who went in the water. That's the question.
He told me, I forget the guy's name. The guy, so they had one go in earlier that day. It was an Altel, something I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Greg said that's too far south.
And then, so he already went in. So Greg was taking off his shoes, and this guy done one in, and he done. But they didn't recover the Altel. They 2 went in that day, and they only recovered 1. So,
were they not die? What was it? A lake? Like Okeechobee or something?
I don't think so. It looked when the guy jumped in, looked pretty much shallow.
Oh yeah, Okeechobee at the deepest part I think is 12 feet.
Mr. Spat in the house, welcome.
I know Okeechobee's stupid shallow.
Yeah, Marcus Crawford, that's what it was. He was saying Altel Nano.
Intercoastal, Doc.
Intercoastal. Oh, okay.
But yeah,
because I know the key is down. That's
I'll fill you in on where Greg is after the show.
Flying over water, that's the thing too. And if you're flying by yourself and you don't have people there, that's the main reason why I don't do it, because when that splash goes in, you don't know exactly where it went at. Eric, when he lost his, we were at a pavilion over here.
Oh my God! And worse, it was so bad because it was we're sitting here trying to pinpoint it across where the air was, where did he kill it? How far could it have fallen? It was staring right at us.
So
that it was. So Ethan says he is installing the RS Go 2. If you guys run Real Steady Go, they did an update today. Check your email. If you've checked out the Real Steady Go 2, I saw Nurk and them run and mess with it. I don't think it's quite that, but it's an update for Real Steady. It's really good. So now it does hyper smooth. Before with Real Steady Go, I don't know if you guys knew if you messed with it any. If you had any kind of hyper smooth on, it wouldn't do nothing for the footage. I think
Greg,
it was.
you're not supposed to willingly admit pilot error. That's the remove that comment. Are you
Well,
crazy?
Well, no, because see, he's running ELRS, so he's not. You know what I mean? The real Warden Easy in the house.
Whoa!
What's up, brother? How you been?
I was thinking about you the other day. I must have been like mentally telepathy connecting with you, and all of a sudden there you are. Yep.
Right. But I forget where I was at now. But yeah.
Did you say hi to Miss Rebecca?
I did say hi to Miss
Okay.
Rebecca. Yeah.
I know. Greg is always honest.
So I was with the Real Steady thing. So if you guys have that, it wouldn't do. I think it was like certain frames, hyper smooth. No, it was just so much it wouldn't pick up on. So now it's still only for GoPro, starting with the Hero 8 and up. And it actually does like the hyper smooth footage now. So think of the hyper smooth footage on top of Real Steady Go. It's crazy. The only thing I'm noticing so far, and that's where a lot of them, I saw when Nerf did it and a couple other, they said about the cropping in and out. So when it puts the hyper smooth on top of the Real Steady, it's like really zoomed in. That's the only thing I don't like about it. So I'd imagine probably super view, and then by the time it zooms it in so much, it's not killing it as much. But I got to play with it, so I downloaded mine right before the show and was messing with it. I'll be drone in the house. What's up, old man? How you been doing? You getting that gyro flow down up watching some of your footies. 2 scoops of crazy in the house. Welcome.
2 scoops of crazy.
So yeah, other than that, what else come out today? I think today, or maybe not today, but we were talking about that Radio Master TX16S Mark II.
Yeah.
Doc's looking at that Lumineer version.
No.
But that's I don't know what all is involved with that, but I know the Radio Master is a good radio. I run it, so if you don't mind, maybe look at it.
It obviously has to be upgraded hardware on it.
It had something. It's got to be something that they did. I know they added ELRS.
4.0 Hall gimbals.
Yeah, the gimbals are changed.
Are they like a further throw or what? What's going on with them?
I think basically what it is now, you can adjust like everything through the front of them. From what I looked at too, like you look in there, you see holes in the top of the gimbal.
Well, I knew it had spring tension already, right? Like it had spring tension through the holes.
Yeah, and like so now it's how you would have to take your radio apart. That's like something they changed where you don't have to do that now to adjust your sticks and the spring tensions and stuff.
Yeah, and that is nice. I like that. The only thing is like the clicky thing is still like I think you still have to take it off for the clicky, right?
Yes. I don't know. Yeah, I think it still had. The last time I pulled a brand new one out the box, it still had clickiness in it.
And you have to take. That's like why. Please tell me, controller companies, just like you know that a majority of your controller sales are to FPV pilots, just don't have the clicky in there. Just
I don't know.
Leave it loose.
I'm still kind of figuring it all out too. Like what's, because they said something about if you watch a little tutorial as you download it, it's a good bit too, wasn't it, to get it in actual update to work? You had to like go to the Microsoft store and get it and crazy stuff like that. What?
We need a boat.
Uh-oh. Well, we have one. It's RC boat.
No, I can't fit on that.
I
tried that, but I can't fit on that. Daniel said he's moving right across the water, so all we need is a boat.
Oh, they did up. I think they did up the degreeage, so you have 54 degrees.
So
now
right
you gotta
across the bay.
Now, see, that's the thing. Okay, you
Which
have
way?
to remember that. Yeah, that's the thing. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Which bay and which way? I do believe I think I know where you all are going, but it's a
I don't know if the gimbals are
further
different.
off than
I know
bay.
they're different looking.
What's the throw on your originals? Or the
Oh.
degree rotation?
Would they have that on the box maybe?
Maybe. Take a caliper and measure it real quick.
4.3. I don't know the exact. that? And I
No, it's still 54, so they never upgraded it.
so they didn't change that. Cool. And I know it had shorter throw. So what's the Tyrannus? Tyrannus is more than that.
Yeah.
Because it was a shorter throw than the Tyrannus for me.
Yeah, and that's why that was another reason like I wasn't really ready to move over is like I don't want a shorter throw than my Tyrannus.
What is that drone? Little Adam says.
Is that what you're calling Tiffany blue? I think that's exactly what you're calling Tiffany blue, because that's about what that looks like.
I don't know about Tiffany, but
Well, my dear, if you understand what Tiffany blue looks like, you will.
because if this was a female, I'd be in jail. Much I beat this thing.
Honey, let me explain something to you.
I know what you mean by Tiffany. It's the brand, the name.
It's the box. It's the little blue box.
So anybody see anything wrong with that? No, it's not your eyes. Doesn't look 3D. It's the arm is.
Did you bend another one? Oh, you did.
Whoa. I went out today and so I've been told something, so I kind of don't even have to worry about this thing no more. I can just kind of like beat this thing however I want it.
So
It doesn't even look straight no more. I kid you not. Look, I'm trying to hold it straight. It's not even straight no more.
Rebecca,
Damn.
Rebecca,
What did I do to her?
I know you're here, baby. So we have to rename that color, okay? Because I know it's cyan,
I
but
heard it.
I like Tiffany blue better. And I mean, come on now, that's expensive.
Y'all can't go messing with the name.
I like calling it cayenne.
It is
and stuff.
Tiffany. It is Tiffany blue.
Little Adam called that perfectly. That's Tiffany
Do you
blue.
see what I'm doing to your prints, Rebecca? It's like they're just layering, coming apart.
So that's all it is now is like we've unlocked the secret that it's just God.
There's no
prints.
secret. It's just layers. It's just
The secret is it's
She's
printed
the
by
print
the print
queen.
princess.
yeah. There's no doubt. People go, whoa, whatever. I don't care what you say. I could print. Da, da, da. I'm telling you guys, you're not printing as good as what she's printing. She's got some voodoo going on here, some magic, some Vegas air in the prints. I don't know, but I would destroy my print. My print would have got cut in half and then thrown off.
Yeah, it's just it's so weird. It just looks like they dipped
You're
it
not
in
a
something.
female maker. I love you to death, but she is the print princess. So
But anyway,
you all just need to bow down and
look at this
accept the
thing.
fact.
No, she's got it going on. I've had bow down already. Look, I have not. So you guys see this thing? This thing, I can't even hold it straight right now, can I? I can't. Look, because when I hold it straight to the camera, it's crooked. Can you say about it? That's crooked. That frame is all kind of twisted, ain't it? So what I did today
I
with
think
this.
your eyeballs are twisted.
I think look, hey, if you
You
come to
think
my
that
house,
frame
I
is
have a
off?
granite
That
top.
frame is off.
I have a granite top in my workshop. We can put that quad on and see if it's flat.
It's not flat, bro. Look, I can tell you right now, hey,
I know, we'll put it on the granite top.
not flat.
Rusty said need a level.
Look at this.
Oh yeah. That's
But
good.
if you look at trying to look at it straight, I mean, maybe even that way you look
Nah,
at it,
nah.
everything looks just turned a little
You
bit.
just need to forget about the purple one. That is
Beat her.
an amazing frame.
So what
Come
I
on. It's aluminum. It's an amazing
yes,
frame.
you just bend it back in place in the arm. Let me see. I'll show you where I did it. I was putting it in the picnic table today, bending it, and that was my fault. You see right here? So I got a little curl in it right now, but that's just because I was in a picnic table. So I will just remove the whole arm, and I have a big steel thing, and I just boom, 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 and it'll bang that thing back straight. So what I did today was I went under a play set at the park. Ethan was there. So the play set, Bob Biker in the house. Welcome, welcome.
And Frank the Tank.
Frank the Tank. Welcome, welcome. So we did. I was flying at the park today, and I went under the play set. You know the one at Winter Place Dock, right?
Yeah.
So you know how it's got that tunnel that we go under sideways. So I went under it long ways, come out at the end of the umbrella, power looped back up over the umbrella, and dunked it into that tube, trying to go back through the tube that way.
Oh, what?
Yeah, and that because there's those white poles that are, you only got like this much room.
Yeah.
That comes
No,
down
you have nothing.
nothing, and that's what I did that to this, like I think it was like 3 times,
Oh,
never
poor
tore none of the TPU on this thing.
man, I wouldn't have been able to survive it. I'd have just snapped a prop off every time I hit that metal.
Oh, carbon! You broke carbon trying that, I bet you. And
Nah.
that's when I twisted on the arms and was putting them back. Yeah, burnt them, smoke them if you got them.
Cameras with all video modes supported.
Oh. First, dude, like
Hero 10, Hero 9, Hero 8.
one battery. That's what you can do.
Yeah, that's exactly up from the Hero 8 and up now. That's important at all. Yeah, he roached them the other night or Sunday.
Yeah, fresh set of tires, man, brand new, right out of the bag.
So, if you guys don't know what frame this is the Kin FPV E115. It's a tank. You can't break it. Like, you can't destroy it. A dead bent arm, believe it or not, it still flies with no problem. It still flies clean, crisp. You could still knock a tick off a bull's rump with it. It's money. So to not destroy that camera today was impressive, because I thought for sure I was literally going to knock the eyeball out of that today. And if Doc knows what I'm talking about, what I was going after, it is not possible.
No, it's a mean trick because your quad's moving really quickly. You have no room, and it's all metal.
And it was windy today, so no room at all. I was coming down, and I can't every time I kept lining up, I'd come back like this, and I'd come down into it, and the white pole, I'd be like right here. So then I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna let that bother me this time. I just kind of like tucked it and just trying to throw it in the hole at the same time, and praying that I would go in and kind of bump around and come back out flat, and at least they throw it out the exit. But it not even making the entrance on that. It was tough to make the entrance on. So yeah, it literally, like, it knocked us.
What was he like? Damn, I don't want to ever let you test my quad again.
He drone. We could try that cipher on that. I'll tell you that. That is tough. Love my drones.
E-drone. You know what happened here?
So, Doc,
Yes, I miss.
Love my drone said, were those retreads?
Crimson Ghost. Welcome.
No, these were so the blue car that I have over here.
Trying to see who I missed while I was off screen here. Tommy G in the house. Lit house tonight. Appreciate you guys.
The blue car, I burned up the tires on.
Yeah, so let me show you guys real quick what we did there. Yeah, Bob Biker has a Hero 10 he got, and it's giving him a fit with playing videos through his Windows 10. I had that same issue. Hey, Ethan, what do you use VLC to play back, right? I was telling him that I remember you doing the VLC, and I know it'll play it back. Is there any special
VLC? I haven't heard that name in a while.
I know, right? The little traffic cone.
Mm-hmm. It's like one of the best, but for free wise,
right?
Get out of there. Kept trying to get closer.
Oh. So here you guys go.
Oh.
So this is in slow mo. So he's a 8S. He can tell you the specs on that thing. But that's
a 8S. Yeah, 8S Arma Limitless, full spectrum kit in it.
So like my infraction, I can't just lay on that thing like that and eat those tires like that, because it'll go into low voltage.
You know what crazy is? Those batteries were in low voltage mode, and it was still like, turn them.
It was low voltage, and he was still out there cranking.
And I came home, and it was awesome, dude. When I like put them on the charger, perfect storage charge. I was like, yes.
Right. Retread says, Double A in the house. Welcome, welcome.
I don't even know what to do with the tires. Like, I was going to keep them for a while, but I might as well just throw them away because I'm going to have plenty more.
Well, you're going to have plenty more then, yeah. Maybe you can, like Tim said, retread them. Heat up some meltdown.
I don't know. The thing is like, I don't know where you get the tire at. Like, I don't know where you get a fresh set of tires.
That would be dope if we could find that and start retreading them. Because they're what, $80 for a set? What, 80 or 90 basically? 45.
Oh no, I paid 35. So that's what I was doing.
Burn 2 sets.
35 for $70.
Down and make your own.
Right.
Like Amazon, that's where I bought mine.
So can you how can we share that raffle thing? I ain't all fancy with the clicking. I'll turn everything off over here. So guys,
you are a pain in my behind.
I want to share the
I wish you would tell me this stuff beforehand, but you never say a word.
You sure already knew we're gonna share it. So guys, there's a raffle going on. I want to share with you guys.
Hold your peace.
Is it the same raffle?
Going on. Yeah, same raffle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we gotta keep it turning, man.
Hold on.
Crystal is gonna drop it. Oh, hashtag Stream Ninjas. So it's a good thing going on. It's $20 to get in, and you have a chance for an Ender 3 or an Ender 5. All the proceeds are going to Ken FPV for another CNC machine to speed up the process, to slow down. Or I say to slow down, to slow the wait time up. Crystal's dropping a link in here now. I know I'm a bad advertiser here. I tried, though. You gotta give me credit.
Don't give him any credit. None.
What else do I have written in here? Don't give me no credit. What do you mean by that?
None.
Damn, you hating on me? And let me see. Let's do some shout outs. So check out E-Drone. He's going to be, I wanted to say Sunday night. He switches it around a lot, but I think he's on Sunday nights now. So we're going to call it Send It Sunday, I guess. And he's going to have Robert Victory Fly as a guest over there. Check him out. I heard that something's going to be given away really good over there. Guys going to want to be there. For sure. What? Can't find it? I think I might have it in my downloads.
Give me 2 seconds. Well, 2 more seconds.
So
hard to find good help here.
I don't know if you guys.
You know what? I quit. And I've been waiting to say that. I quit.
We're done now. Wayne in the house. What's up, Cause FPV?
What's up, man?
You don't even give me my fruit baskets. I quit.
Dang.
Just having fun. Welcome, welcome.
What is up, sis?
So when are you going to try the URLS system?
Me and Jim are actually
I didn't even put it in there.
doing it now. Going to get started onto that.
Today.
I'm waiting to see if anybody clicks on or something.
Open your box.
So we're gonna he's got the telemetry, whatever that little chip is for that. He's got to do that. He's got the wire now. He's got some silicone wire. He had hard wire. Man, I'm glad I saw that. I was like, dude, that looks like hard wire. So he's like, yeah. So Jim's still learning. You know, we all did that. We all just took whatever wire we had laying around, soldered to it, went to move it, and pop our pads right off our boards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, solder wire. Oh, or solid wire, sorry.
I was waiting for everybody else, but I didn't see nobody doing nothing.
How close are we to the goal?
I might just drop $20. Hey, do it. Crystal's trying to find. I get it off of Facebook.
That's where I am.
Go to mine.
Is it on yours?
Yeah. That's where I get it when I put it in videos and stuff.
Well, thank you for telling me this.
Or if yeah, Crystal's having difficulties. If anyone's in here can do it. Yes, if you guys
Who's got the link to the fundraiser?
Sidewinder FPV Customs and Dead Hook RC. What's up? Welcome, brother. So if anybody could drop the link for the raffle in here, Crystal's having difficulties finding it right now.
Crystal is not prepared tonight.
The little Adam,
there it is.
Little Adam found it. Look, he's dropping that thing like mad times.
Dang.
He's on point. We appreciate you, brother. So guys, use SPAT, hashtag SPAT15, and you get 15% off over to Ken FPV. He just tossed that up in there for you. TDR, what's up? OG in the house. How you been doing? You guys got it lit up in here tonight. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, everybody's in.
With you guys, there's the fundraiser. I appreciate you, little Adam.
Now.
Yeah.
Little Adam E-Drone. Thank you guys, because I suck tonight massively. I don't know what the hell's going on. I can't find nothing.
So, was there any like subdermal damage that happened in the quad that you guys did over the weekend?
No.
There was nothing after like. Did you rip the frame completely apart and like look over it?
Yeah, it's nothing. He what was it that day? Oh no, he did so he did damage a Zing motor hitting that pole. I had to think, stop back and think. Yeah, he did hit that pole and it did that. So he put
Yeah,
new
but
set
like
motor onto it.
that's we just expect that of Zings.
Yeah, exactly. And well, yeah, I'm gonna be nice. But I run Emacs Ecos now, so there you have it. So there's the link, guys. You click into it, you read it all, it explains to you how it's going on, and it is a good deal.
You don't need to read it. You need to click it.
And just do it.
And you guys seriously need to donate $20 because where else are you going to have a chance to win an Ender 3 Pro or an Ender 5?
I'm trying to win. Like,
You're
that's why I
good.
put it. I want to
Okay.
win.
Exactly.
And at the same time, this benefits Kin FPV by decreasing the lead time
Decreasing, that's what I
by
want.
getting them a brand new CNC machine, which in turn turns around and benefits the entire community because it decreases the lead time to get you guys your orders. Come on, $20. It's Friday night. Who got paid and who wants to possibly win an Ender 3 Pro or an Ender 5? That will be given away on April 29th.
Oh, it's an
Hey,
Ender
Sean.
3 Pro or a 5. I thought it was like an Ender 3 or an Ender 5, and I was like, don't you want the bigger number? But the smaller number is a Pro.
Yes, it is an Ender 3 Pro or an Ender 5.
Hey, Sean, 2 scoops of crazy. You can just throw that right towards it if you would.
So, what are the differences?
Appreciate you.
I know Chris said one's bigger.
Yeah, love my drones. Appreciate you, Tim. Don't need it. Yeah, we appreciate you, Tim. Thanks, brother. It's like I said, it's a good cause and a good chance for everyone that goes for it. It's definitely
Hey, man.
$20. I mean,
it's either that one or I get yours up and running because like this year, I'm doing combat robotics and. I think we should talk about it more. Like combat robotics, I feel like
with you. I'm gonna be the dude standing there with you.
It's so cheap. Like to build the little half pounders or 1 pounders, like it's ridiculously cheap.
So guys, I'll let you know now in the stream. You might want to pay attention in chat. We have the stream ninjas in here. So if they throw out. You got to go back through chat and find it. So who they were and what they said, right? So they throw out a hashtag. If you do the hashtag that they say,
it's not spam. It's real.
It's not spam. It's real. So
you guys know the Drone Network doesn't play with, shall we say, spam or trolls. So
I can, little Adam.
If we're leaving it and letting it ride, you guys should know. It's all good. And as you guys, some of our older supporters have noticed, we have new family members. And a lot of those new family members are coming from us intertwining with the Kin FPV family. So, guys, this is the Drone Network. Y'all are family. You know that. But
exactly.
Feel free to intermingle. The network is what it's all about. We always try to bring people together in many different ways. I don't care if it's with knowledge or who knows. You might be that one that's been sitting there going, man, there's nobody around me at all to fly. And you might be surprised because I've actually been able to hook up quite a few.
Exactly.
That had never even met. I can throw out names of pilots in just about every state. So
That's what I always
Intermingle,
say.
guys. That's what
Exactly.
the network is all about. It's all about being family and helping
Oh
each
my
other out
God.
with this crazy FPV
He
hobby.
said, "Hello, Adam." Said he's like, so yeah, the combat robots, man, is cool. Like I've been watching more of that on line and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was just the championship of BattleBots this
So
weekend.
guys,
They aired.
welcome in Chuck It FPV in the house.
Whoa, hello there.
What you know.
I was not prepared.
Exactly. Oh, and what they didn't tell you guys is it's $20 per entry. So you can have as many entries as you want.
Yes, sir.
There you
yes,
have it.
sir.
Not to oversell it, but
One, $40 get you two, $60 get you three, $80 get you four, $100 get you five.
Well, that's
So
what
how-
I was saying. Like, you could buy them all out, couldn't you?
So if you guys don't know, this is Chuck It. He says I'm Huckleberry, but Chuck It FPV. We did the noob tube together. It's been a little slacking right now, but it's okay. It's idling.
yeah, I'm more like Chuck It having FPV'd in a minute,
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
he's taking a break.
right? Extendo.
Birdman, what's up, Mike?
By the way, I can't see chat at all, just to let y'all know. And what's up, Trey? It has been a hot minute.
No, man. It's been too long.
I think nobody's saying nothing.
Still flying Kiss, still flying Aliens. I filled up my quad, so you can't complain about empty space anymore. There's so much stuff in there happening.
I still have a bucket full of Kiss aliens.
Oh, sounds so terrible.
I know,
You'll be
right?
hanging on the wall. You're mistreating them, man.
Right? I don't have a wall, bro.
Doc, I thought you were in chat there for a second, buddy.
Doc, you being
I am-
trolled, babe.
I am in chat.
They started coming in there. At first, I thought it was you. You jumped there. At first, I was like, that doesn't look like his icon, but yeah.
But I will tell you guys what, Chucky,
What?
there is something coming
Oh,
in
is
Chucky's
somebody's
future.
trolling me?
Uh-oh.
Yes, sir. You are being trolled.
What's in Chucky's future?
Yeah, but like,
Ken FPV in the house.
so somebody took my name.
You gotta do a little dance.
Do a little dance.
Get up and do a little dance.
Oh, you want me to get up and do a little dance?
I don't know. I don't know.
Love, get Ken tonight.
What is he saying? Hi, hey, hi.
He loves you, Doc.
Well, a kin frame might be in my future. Just saying.
That's right.
Maybe some new goggles.
Ooh. Ooh. He said new, so that means I know he's got HDO2, so if he's saying new, I'm thinking something like
Something with a lot of antennas on it. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I want to look like a porcupine.
they're different. You bump into everything.
Right?
I leaned down today. I was at the park, leaned down there and smacked mine on the session stand. I was like, whack! It like I was like smacked my head. I was like, oh, don't tell me I just took the antenna off.
But first, I gotta stop spending all my money on knives. I'm knife crazy.
He is. You guys don't know he's the one that sent this in to me. Got the justice name on it. Yeah.
Ooh.
That one's sick you got today. Look at that. Murdered out. Dope.
Murder is the case that they gave me.
That's sick.
Chuck's gonna be stabbing.
Other than that, man, I'm just waiting for IO.
Right?
We're gonna get Chris out on the freestyle park and show
Go
people how to fly in the name of Ken.
I'm being the name of Ken. I don't know about showing how to fly. D3 FPV in the house. Welcome, welcome.
What's our freestyle part gonna be like?
I'm
curious.
Well, if it's gonna be anything like ones they've had in the past years, there'll be towers and other crazy stuff, some gates and like a grinding rail and all kinds of crap.
Grinding rail?
I know AA built one last year.
Nice. says,
Now, how does the grinding wheel work? Is it like really fat, so you can pretty much just land your quad on it? Oh, it is skinny.
Nah, it's like a skateboard rail, man.
Okay.
Gotta have some skills to slide that thing. I've done it good like once. It's not easy.
it's
No,
not
like
designed
I
across-
did the quad across things, but I noticed like if you can pretty much just like if it's a large flat almost rail, you plop the quad on it and then kill the gyro and just let it slide down and then pick it up right at your on the end. Kind of do
Yeah.
just a lazy.
well,
No one
bound-
uses that weird setup you got, bro.
No, nobody uses your weird setup. Don't even go there.
Hey, just because I don't need
You
switches.
use an adjustable
John C.
switch, a
Welcome.
variable switch as your like whatever. It's terrible.
It works fantastic.
So to do the pole ride beta, you have to be tuned because when you touch it, and if you don't have that thing tuned, it just smacks you right off. But I have been like just going down, flying on some poles, just random places I fly, and just trying to like perch them and slide down them. I think it's really really cool. You get probably 1 out of 10, I think.
Well, so that's the thing for kisses. My kiss is almost the opposite. Like where it's so droopy, I'll lay on the pole, but then I really got to keep it balanced because it wants to kind of just like droop off to one side or
And
the
it's
other.
the way whatever kind of how you because however you have your bottoms, right? However the screws are, it's going to be all about how it lays on that pole.
Mhm.
So you know what I mean.
And to be honest, Trey, with Kiss, it's more about keeping the throttle where it needs to be. It's not hard to stay straight on the rail.
Yeah.
It's hard not to bounce and just get out of combobulation.
Exactly. You kind of got to go in like, kind of come in and just like you're going to do a maneuver and just down the throttle and just get that slide, kind of like almost like a throw, like you're going to do a maneuver, but just get that slide across.
When I did it good, it was actually the front of the quad down on it so that it could keep forward momentum. I didn't like lay the whole thing flat.
So the rail was parallel to the earth.
Yeah,
It was
mostly.
okay. I didn't know if it was at an incline or decline.
The one I did
Let's check
mostly.
it out. So I'm gonna go. I've been wanting to like look at like their IO's freestyle competitions in the past years and stuff, and just kind of get an idea of what it is. I don't know if they do the same stuff, but I'm pretty sure it's similar.
Oh, look, here's another one.
Ooh,
What's
look
your
at
knife?
this. Shiny blade.
Chuck hates me.
He sharpens his and
I
sharpens.
know. My favorite knife is a replaceable blade.
You could drop something.
And I was a butcher for years, and I like have nice knives. I just, dude, box cutter razor blade. Next.
Hey, whatever suits your purposes, bro.
Oh yeah. Like
So I actually with the skids on that I use, I actually slide across picnic tables. I love like going through a park or something, just come in. I'd like just hitting that table and sliding it across it, coming back off. Remember Doc at the park we were
oh
in?
yeah. Those are nice about those little plastic ones on the apexes.
I literally come in, hit the edge of the table, disarm and skid across of it, and rearm and right back off of it. And just
Yeah.
go off to another. It was fun.
I liked it when you were doing it underneath a car. You would kill it going underneath a car and then pop it back up over.
Pop it back up over. Yeah, it was fun.
You almost have to kill it so you don't bounce, especially on that beta flight.
And have it tuned. Yes, you got to be tuned with
Where
picking
like
up.
my quad, I can actually grind the face of it on stuff and it doesn't freak out.
That's how mine can. I can actually just lift the front up,
Well-
slide across now, and it doesn't get all angry.
Us Kiss boys can basically bounce off walls and just be fine. Personally, I like bonking windows.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah. Define bunking. Like going through.
Right, Eric.
Just that one time, okay?
I wasn't even there. I just know.
Oh, it was good.
And I've gotten lucky because I've bounced off some windows. It was like after you did that too. It's like my quad just wanted to show you we could break one. And
Right.
Man, I forget where I was, and I come in and I was doing a dive, and it's like something was sticking off the building. I didn't see her. It was I think something like a bird turn or something. I smacked that thing, and next thing my quad just fell down like this away from the building, then come back into the building right at the front door too. Wham! It scarred the glass up. I'm like,
Well, I actually started putting the soft feet on instead of the hard TPU sliding ones.
You had
Good.
the soft feet when you blew through the window, weren't you? Yeah.
Bro, we used to call that quad the psycho quad. It was pretty much before people started overpowering their quads. I built this 6-inch and just put the ridiculous motors on it, and basically the batteries are almost on fire after 2 minutes just from flying. Doc was there last time I flew it, I believe, before the window
fire quad, yeah.
Before the window incident. And that thing was just psychotic, and I was flying in the tightest place you could possibly fly with windows around and going buck nuts, not giving a shit. And
that place was tight down through there. It was absolutely tight.
Cost me about $1,200.
Is that yours?
Yeah, no, it was mine. Huh?
Did it let you keep the window at least? What was left? Like, can I at least have it if I gotta pay for it?
Oh hell no! That place upgraded and got the nice window.
Yeah, exactly. If you turn, like Double A said on beta, if you turn off air mode, you won't get no bounce.
Yeah.
Idle up mode, as they call it, acro.
Double A, what up, dog? Can't wait to see you at I/O, brother.
I forgot you can't see chat, so I was just like.
So how did he just see chat?
I did.
He didn't. He just heard you say him say double A.
I am really perceptive.
Yes, I am.
I can listen to words.
Sorry.
You're good. What's going on, Crystal?
Behind the scenes, it's all good.
But yeah,
you could have straight ran with that, and she thought you were a mind reader, like a super genius.
When he shared that
It
sound,
wouldn't have lasted long. I know, Chuck.
when that quad took off, and you hear that glass break, you can actually hear it. Like, it was crazy because you heard that like smack.
What was incredible is it broke the whole window, but it bounced off the window and like went off somewhere like 30 feet out the way, and we couldn't find it for like a little while. It was crazy.
Double pane with the blinds inside.
Yes.
Expensive. You couldn't have broke just a little cheap window.
No.
You had to like go all out.
No, this thing was like 8x8 or some shit.
Hey, Chuck. Mr. Crowley said, "Hey."
Hi.
You catch up? Anybody say anything to Chuck?
Yeah, Windows is scary.
Stuck up, not saying nothing. Nobody.
Shoot, half the people don't know who Chuck is no more. I've been gone too long.
We got a lot of them in here tonight. Tommy G.
What's up, Tommy?
Trying to think everyone's in the motel. Crowley, he always said what's up.
I was spying on you earlier. I saw some kinfolk.
Oh.
You kick back in, Chuck, and start flying again.
That's the plan, sir.
He's going to get back in. He says.
I got a few minor medical things I gotta pay, and
DJI goggles.
I don't know about no Digi. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get Digi. I'm probably gonna get Digi. Yeah.
Dude, wait till
I figured you already had
You done
Digi.
flown them before. You done flew it before, but oh my God, I was telling Bob about that tonight on the phone. It's just like, I said, man, when you look in your ground station, I said, you see how clear when you're like 2 miles out? I said, same thing with the FPV. It's crazy clear.
Yeah. Now I've only tried V1, so I've tried the V2.
FPV in the house. Welcome.
And-
Well, I'm not wrong. There's not that much of a difference.
And Chris was telling me V3 was coming out, but then I started hearing rumors, which might still just be rumors. I don't know. I didn't really watch the show they were talking about it, but that they're not going to be backwards compatible.
I know, and I kind of hope that's not the case. I don't plan on moving over to the V3 because it's probably not. I don't know. The V3 might make a bit of a difference, but the V1 to the V2, they just don't have all the antennas hooked up. Which one it is, I can't remember, but they hooked them all up, or they moved one around from V1 to V2, and that's what made the difference. Obviously.
I got no audio. If you can hear me, I'm going to disconnect and
Yeah,
reconnect.
we can hear you.
We can hear you. So he dropped that. So the V3s they're talking about not working with the Cadix Vista units. They're talking about just working with the DJI Air units. And like you said, that's right now. But
so all they're doing is just making all the new ones not compatible with.
yes, and I think another thing they're going to do. Welcome back. So I think another thing they're going to do is they're going to stop you from that mod. I don't know if you guys know, but you can go into the goggles just with an SD card, just like that, and get 1200 milliwatts. So it's just like,
Yeah.
Watch after the V3. I actually wouldn't update my V2 goggles from here out, to be honest, because I just feel like that's an option that they could charge you for or get something more out of you for it. So I feel like you just put an SD card in there and cracking the system is not how they wanted you to do it.
Yeah, but before you think about it for a second, there will always be, even though if they patch that, there's always going to be an update for it. They're not going to make shittier hardware to go backwards. Like, the hardware is still going to be capable of it. You're just going to have a new
welcome. So
yeah, I don't think DJI's what do you call it, code is secure enough that somebody's not just going to make a new hack for it.
Right. So Gang says he heard the new DJI goggles won't even work with the older Air units, only the new ones. Wow.
That's what I was saying.
Now,
yeah.
I could believe that, you being stuck with that.
Although, again, what's that going to take? Somebody's going to write a patch. It's going to be all good.
He said, and yes, I heard they're taking away your for direct feed.
The only question is how long will it take?
So don't get V3. Yeah, exactly. How long?
Yeah, because it's probably going to take a month or two to crack it. It's going to take another month or two to have the manufacturing capability to make the SD cards.
Yeah, I'll tell you exactly how long it'll take. Right after I buy HD2s or Digi2s.
Oh yeah, that's exactly.
I was surprised no one come out yet with a monitor that you could plug into your goggles. I know Android did that app thing. I don't think they ever did anything for Apple, right? And then I was kind of thinking like someone hasn't come out with like a monitor yet, like with it. How like I got a monitor for analog, kind of how we did that.
I'm pretty sure
be out for Digi already.
Chris, Digi doesn't have an HDMI port, does it?
Yes, I thought they did.
Yeah, I think they have HDMI.
If it does, you should be able to plug anything into it.
Yeah, but I think that's an import. It's not an export.
Yeah, I think
it's
I think it's an input. Yeah, exactly.
It's the same thing with like our Fat Sharks. Our Fat Shark's an import.
Just like old laptops, yeah.
Yeah, but if you use the DVI to the back of it, well, at least on the older ones, that's an actual outport.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, it's a two-wayer, I should say.
Can FPV for the win? Win in matches.
No, but I would like to see DJI like somehow make a module that just pops inside the Fat Sharks.
So you're going to get the V3 goggles, right? And then if you're just going to have all your other stuff's not going to work. You just have to get all newer stuff. That's just, I don't know. To me, that doesn't even, how do you even thought that was even going to work? I don't see people.
I'm not baller enough for that.
No. No.
I'm gonna need that analog a plug-in, and yeah.
Because it's definitely. I haven't even done that yet. Honestly, I haven't even taken and putting the analog on my DJI yet. Like I got the HD02s, so if I want to fly analog, I just throw them on. And everybody said the screens look good in there and everything. I haven't just done it myself. I think once you put analog on them and you start flying and you get the static, and then I think when you go back to that digital, you're gonna be haunted. You're gonna be like, no, and then it's not there,
I've flown that Digi a few times, but I have not seen the breakup from it. It wasn't my rig, it wasn't my transmitter, so I was like, I'll stay close, go over a few trees, do some tricks.
I've learned that if you got it and you're having issues, replace your antenna, because when I first started with them, I didn't have no problems. Now when I go out, I'll have an issue, and I'm talking like my antenna looks like it's been chewed on. So it's probably done something inside to whatever the magic is in there. So I would say if you're having problems, just replace your antennas. Make sure you're in the 50 megabits, and make sure you're not on 25 milliwatts, because a lot of people fly 25 milliwatts with them and they do good. and then they don't realize, they're just like, whoa, because I think they can go up to 700, I think, without doing the mod or something. So just make sure you're on that, and then make sure the antenna's good. Other than that, I don't have no problems out of them. I run the focus mode, so if things start to get hairy out here, and I start to see things getting hairier and hairier, and it's coming in, I already know what's going to happen if I keep going. It's just going to fall out on me, right? So I start to make the change at that point, and I'm like way away from myself at that time. So I love them. They work really well.
Well, another tip, and this works for any antenna, analog too, on your goggles. Don't unscrew them when you're done. Leave your antennas on 100% of the time.
Fuck that shit. I unscrew them every time and screw them back on because my Fat Shark case can't hold them.
Well, you know, I'm kind of in the same boat with my Fat Sharks, but what I've done, and some people don't like doing because you do lose a tiny bit of efficiency in the signal or power, is I put one of those little adapters on there, and then the adapter is thread lock. I put thread lock on it. It's on permanently. And then, well, not semi-permanently. And then I unscrew and screw to the adapter.
Adapter instead of to that, right?
Yeah, I get one, you know, one's at a 45 and one's like a 90 or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not like really that worried about it, and especially now is like modules are almost a dying form. So now like my cares are really.
That's why my radio antenna, it's literally like my T is jacked because I bend it, put it in there instead of throwing it off of the module every time.
And you do like you rock a stubby too. You have a stubby setup where you have one stubby out and then one up, and then you just kind of jam them in there. Yeah. That seems to work pretty well.
And the reason I say that, just to finish off the tip, if anybody doesn't know, is because those connections only have so many cycles. They have a short lifespan.
Birdman said food line bag, ideal for goggles. Right? Hey, it does keep them safe on it. Keeps the dirt.
You could probably replace them, like if you're brave enough. Like I'm sure, like my clear views look fairly easy to swap out if I ever broke one.
Yes, dielectric grease. That's another thing you could. I've known. I use that on a lot of things. They say it only has. So when you put the, I heard some people argue with when you put the little adapters in, they say you get knocked back a little bit on signal. I don't think you would see that much of a difference off of that, honestly.
No.
It's a negligible amount, but it is less.
Right.
And less when it matters might really matter to you.
But yeah, switching, man, all from, if you get the V3 goggles to all over, that's crazy. I guess you'd be selling your V2 goggles with all your units and then upgrading to the V3s now, obviously.
I mean, that almost it makes me want to hold back on getting it, man, just to find out if it's going to truly not be backwards compatible. Or
Birdman, that's the one that is exclusively sold at Food Lion. Only Food Lion, guys. If you don't have a Food Lion, I don't know what to tell you.
Make it bigger for you, Chuck.
Did you guys get the spicy Cheetos?
Uproar.
Did you guys get the Cheetos Mountain Dew?
Cheetos Mountain Dew?
No.
Yeah, it's hot Cheetos Mountain Dew. You can go to Amazon. It's actually a thing.
Dude, you know me, okay? You, of course, know me, but they know me too. It's got to be an OG green. Although that's
like a challenge.
Isn't that bad?
Well, Crystal, you'll have to buy one and mail one to me.
I know, right?
Yeah, because you don't have no Food Lines.
Nope. And the only time I drink soda is just to try a new Dew flavor.
So Props Off says, did you see my 3K giveaway announcement? So guys, go over there, check Props Off out. He's doing a 3K giveaway announcement.
I did see that.
I did not.
Is that 3K subscribers? Congratulations, brother.
Yeah, that's a good one, man.
Yeah, it's a milestone.
I thought
for
it
FPV,
almost sounded like he was giving away 3K for a moment. I was like,
at first I wasn't going
check
to
this out.
That's why I read it at first, because it was like, I'm giving away.
I was like,
I was just going to leave and say how to go and private message him, but he said,
like, can you just make my name number one and like just select me first?
It does sound nasty, the hot Cheetos Mountain Dew. Is that like a challenge thing, Doc, that they're doing?
Apparently, some people like it, and other people like it. Just tastes like Mountain Dew that's spicy. But spicy drinks, maybe not in the U.S., but like over the world, like it is actually fairly popular.
I'd try it.
So guys, I'm gonna interrupt here. And,
Is that a thing? Props off. I'll give it a shot.
I'm just gonna throw this out here, okay? Because I just watched a little snippety snip like I usually do, but I will go back and watch even more because if anybody's put anything out in say the last week and a half, 2 weeks, I've not watched shit. Life's been crazy and flipped upside down. I'm not gonna lie. But guys, check out Props Off because, like he said, it's a 3K giveaway, and it's not just a 3K giveaway. Okay, this is his first giveaway. So, and not only is it his first giveaway, okay, this is what makes this giveaway even better.
Those screensavers.
He's doing this giveaway on my birthday.
What?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to tell you when it is. Some of you know, you might not know. But if you want to know, go check out Props Off giveaway. That's what I'm going to tell you.
I'll tell you, you got about 2 weeks.
Man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to top last year's birthday present. I've been thinking about that for like a week. Just like, oh God.
You know, Rusty asked me the other day.
That's
he's
crazy.
Like,
I think it's already a year already.
Mom, what are you going to do? Do you have like plans for your birthday this year? And I was like,
a year
no.
Already.
He's like, why? Man, you said that like really, really, really quick. I said, do you remember what happened on my birthday last year?
Uh-huh.
He said, what? I said, I went and chased the fucking waterfall and got lost on top of a mountain. That's what happened on my birthday last year. I ended up lost crossing 2 mountains instead of doing everything I wanted to do.
That was
so
serious.
I told him, I said, I think I'm going to keep my little katush right home instead of being adventurous this year. And he's like, that kind of makes sense. I was like, yeah, I don't think I'll drive 3 hours away and be adventurously hiking. And
Chuck remembers that day.
although I've never got that milkshake yet. And I'm kind of feeling butthurt about that.
Well, we'll have to go up on your birthday and get this year. Then we'll go straight from here to there. We won't do. Well, let's go walking this way. Actually, she got me the other day. She said, let's just walk down this path, right? I told her. I said, hey, I'm just trying to warn you. I'm trying to let you know that it's kind of looking like the same situation we're going into. We're parking on the side of the road. You got me walking down into a trail. I said, if there's any mountains involved, before I go up, I'm going back.
Oh yeah, it's always sketchy.
You go over that mountain, dude. It's.
I just like I don't feel comfortable with it.
We took Doc
Is
out
that
on
what you're saying? Adventures with me are always sketchy? And for you guys who don't
like,
know
I think we're here. I don't know. There might be something back there. I'm like,
you're gonna have to hold that closer.
What do you guys think?
what's that?
Oh yeah.
Epic milkshakes that I went after last year and never got.
I'm going for the one on my right.
On your right, so it would be our
Left.
I want the cotton candy one.
This one, Chucky?
Yeah.
Or this
Cotton
one?
candy one is where it's at.
No, the first one you pointed at.
Okay, so yeah, it's on our right as well. I know, and
Everything's backwards.
so I'm holding up my right hand. Probably looks left to y'all, right?
You guys don't understand that, but if you do
Well,
live
what side
streams,
it's
you
on?
understand that. Everything is backwards for us when we're trying to point things out to you all. So when I'm sitting here and going like this and trying to get that lined up,
Or I'm going like
it
this.
looks really stupid that I can't line it up, but
Pretty
it's
good
just
at it
the
now.
camera angles.
Some days it's just tough to actually just take your hand up and do this. And this is everybody at live streams. I've seen like multiple other guys do it. They try to point at the quads on their wall, and they're just like because that sometimes you get to go point on it, and your hand's just like,
There
it doesn't want to
and
go which way
there.
you go. It's like over here. See, like there when I get to the micro wall. See, I want to go this way, but you actually gotta go that way. It's crazy. Banjos were playing.
So,
You don't count.
when are you gonna start flying again, Chuck?
As soon as I get something flyable.
We're gonna have a big party.
Oh yeah.
He says he's giving $10 for somebody who puts her birthday. I ain't missing out on that. You already know don't send that, Tim.
Dude, to be honest with you, I'm in one too. Every single weekend has been snowing and raining and freezing, like for the past month up here.
So when you get good weather, you just gotta go with it, bro. You just cannot wait. That's good. You're getting back into flying. I thought you were done with it, ready to cut everything. Give me all your stuff. I mean, sell me all your stuff.
You wouldn't buy my stuff anyway. Trade be the one wanting it.
I can't even lie.
Like, that's Kiss?
Do you know how many spare Kiss V2s that'd be?
No, sis, what's actually crazy is that the way that story ends is we were actually rescued by a guy who worked for the U.S. Mint. And he prints your money.
Yeah.
And
it's cool.
I laughed and joked with him and told him he was my guardian angel. And I literally put this man's phone number in my phone as my guardian angel. So, no joke. It was probably...
Go ahead.
It was probably 2 months ago, and my phone rang. And imagine my surprise when my caller ID pops up and tells me it's your guardian angel. I was like, say what? But yeah,
that was crazy that day. Oh.
He's actually retired and officially retired now from the Mint, and he's hoping to get down here so that he can go fishing.
I keep thinking
and wants to meet up with Chris and I again. But
yeah, that's cool.
Not in such
a stress situation.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, give him a call and tell him to stop printing money. Damn it!
Start sending some.
He wants to have toast and coffee. So I mean, that's what type of simple life he has.
Toast and coffee. I gotta have something on my toast.
Like Kropsov said, life comes in many forms. I mean, this guy was making her money.
What's crazy is, if you're ever in a situation, it's nuts because I watched the Weather Channel a lot, and we went over the mountain. We were literally in the mountain, like not even finding our way out. So when we found the road, I said, let's go to road because they say that's where you go to find. You know how many people were down there? I'm like, hey, the guy, these are all hikers. These guys got all the sketch stuff. They got all the gear, right?
Hey, just because we hike doesn't mean we know what we're doing.
Yeah, right.
That was proven that day.
Can you tell? I was like, oh, thank God. So I was like, walked up. Can you punch in this address for me and tell me where our car's at?
No.
Dude's like, yeah, sure. There's no road to that. I'm like, nah, stop playing. I'm like, dude, we parked on that road. I do know that, and walked into the trail. He's like, I'm telling you, man, I know this whole area. There is no road around here like that. And I'm like, how far did we actually walk? Did we walk like off into another country?
Counties. We walked counties away.
So what was crazy is from where we went onto the main road and the exit of the park, right? I didn't know where I was in between there, but I did know where I was. Once we got out to the end, once this guy's like, we get in his truck, he's like, I'll take you to your car. I know where the road's at. He comes out. As soon as we go under this bridge, the Thomas Viaduct Bridge, I wanted to smack myself because I knew we were right near, like, as soon as you go out to the edge of there, it's the Guinness, the Guinness Beer Company. It's right there on the highway. And, like, it's off, I can't remember the name of the road right there. It's been years since I've been up that way, but I knew that spot at that time. I told him, I said, now I know exactly where I'm at, so I could guide you to our car. He's like, and it's just crazy when you get in and get turned around, how your mind don't think like that. Like, we're in woods, we're just trying to get out, right? I'm like looking at back of somebody's truck. I told her, I said, I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to just like borrow somebody's bicycle. And me and her's gonna be on there. She'll be on the handlebars like the old day, and I'll be riding in the road. But that was a sketchy day, and that was on her birthday last year.
Cell phones dying.
Both cell phones are dying.
Oh, that's
We literally had nothing. It was crazy, dude. If that guy
in the end, it was fun as hell.
It was
Admit it.
after we got home, and it was just like, oh my goodness. But dude, being lost in the mountains, that's serious.
That's not how you want to spend your birthday.
When I was a teenager, I lived up in Washington. I used to go do that every day for fun. I didn't know where I was going.
That you ain't not a grown up. You don't have to get back home, worry about your car being towed.
No, you just got to worry about black bears and shit.
Yeah, right. Well, that's what even in this mountains up there, right? They even said that if we'd had to go back across the mountain, you never made it. He goes, because dark would have got you. He's saying how cold it gets in there in night. He goes, you'd have literally just not made it. I'm like, yeah, it's good to hear that. Glad you were here. And he had a Toyota Tacoma, and he does, like she said, does fishing, just everything in his truck. Like I'm literally like just squeezed down between the door and the
Don't go
seat.
there.
And
Don't go
Crystal's
there.
all the way over here.
Crystal is propped up in between two full-size men like a fishing
Crazy.
pole.
When I opened the door, I actually just poof, woof, and rolled out on the sidewalk.
And there was footy to prove it. I seen it.
Carry a sat phone. Yeah, well, we had 2 cell phones, but the problem is we didn't realize. Well, I think that day I was flying, but I didn't have So now when we go out, I carry a big battery with me. I make sure I carry.
We have changed a lot of things.
We changed a lot of things. Tommy G was in here. Actually gave me. He does aerial mapping and stuff. So he gave me this program that literally has everything. Like where we were at, I could just went boop and just and figured out where we were and stuff. But yeah, that was nuts. That was like the scariest part of FPV, I think, because I was flying that day. I had my backpack and all. Imagine that, carrying the 20-pound. I say 20-pound, but it's like
20.
12. It's like 12 pounds. My
Christopher likes to exaggerate a little bit on drone weight. You know how that goes.
Well, I think carrying myself and in the backpack, the upper half feels a little heavier now.
Y'all need to get yourself a damn Garmin.
No, I don't chase waterfalls
No, because
anymore.
everybody there that had them on their wrist that didn't work. It done nothing. It was like
they couldn't figure out where they were either.
it was like a part
They
of the
were
world.
in the middle of nowhere.
Yes, the part of the world where nothing worked. That's exactly where we were. Good place to be lost. I mean, if you get lost, you got to be at least in that spot, right? There's no reason
Right?
to be lost around the corner.
Why not?
But that was fun times after the fact. But yeah, I've been through some shit FPV, and wow, Alpha Gal, Lost, almost
Fugitive.
arrested. I can't even count how many times. Literally,
Come on, guys.
literally, police on your tail chasing you.
You worse than a damn skateboarder.
And we got to see some good stuff doing it.
That was the waterfall from the birthday, so
So yeah,
good stuff.
good stuff
Alright.
for sure. I
Worth
think I
it.
posted a video. I think I didn't want to post pretty much anything else. I thought it would traumatize me going back and watching the video that day. So, but yes, we have been in the midst of FPV. I'm done with all that these days. I don't have that drive no more because it is. Let me tell you something. Until you realize what you just got out of and just barely skinned your teeth out of, because think about it, right? It was what? It was 4 of us that day.
Double A understands completely. Standing in the woods trying to communicate the way out of a group of guys is tough. Okay? When you get
It was
scared,
her fault.
it was his fault. It was his fault.
Look.
Yes, okay, I was trying to be cheap.
I'm
but
going to look into
still.
that props off. I promise you. He says, he's like,
know.
another screensaver.
Chuck, are you on your phone or are you on your
Phone.
Exactly.
so
props
you
off
can't
if you
show
got
him
a
your
drone.
screensaver.
Which one?
Which one did I have you chose to put on there that I had sent you before?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Very nice.
I sent Chuck Eagle photos for his screensaver.
But we wouldn't,
so.
if you don't get into like doing FPV, if you don't get, so if you're one of the people say, I just can't do confrontation, I cannot be arrested. Honestly, you're going to miss out on a lot. Because believe me, you do have to cross those lines. I'll be drone that was just in here, right? We go down to see him down I forget.
That was epic.
in Virginia where nothing works is where he lived. Anyway, So we go to Richmond to this fuel company. Awesome place, beautiful place, right? We see all kind of videos when we're there. Oh, you just walk down the hill and go through the hole in the fence. It's that easy. You get right in that place, right? We get there, we park. We're about 20 minutes looking around the outside trying to get in this place. So then we go all the way around under the railroad trestle bridge. Weeds that were, I can't even see Crystal. All we see is the weeds moving, and she goes, I found something over here. So we found, say, a hole in the fence. We didn't make it.
That was about
Promise.
my size, if
We didn't
not
do nothing.
smaller.
We didn't bend
Not
things
their
around and make the
size,
hole open. No,
Not their size. My size, yes.
They're like, okay, Chris, go first. Sure.
Well, yeah, you're the big dog.
Okay, all right, come on. Now, y'all have to give us some credit, okay? Dano and I figured that we were both
good
smaller
stuff.
than Chris.
So they go.
So, if he got stuck, both of us could push, and we would get him through one way or another. But if it was us on one side and one on the other, it was never going to work.
One push and pull.
Yeah, whoever's most likely to get stuck goes first.
Yes.
So then we go through there, right? So
And of course, I always have the keys. So
once I get in the fence, right, they're like, well, just lay low. I'm like, yeah. Big guy in a green shirt. We're gonna lay low.
That's his fault. This man in his bright colored clothes.
If she would have walked up maybe 10 feet more, she'd have saw a big hole in the fence that we could have just cleanly walked right through.
Mind you,
After you went through, yeah.
Mind you, the weeds are taller than I am.
After we
So
took
I am
flyers,
already looking at a jungle of weeds, okay, that I can barely see through anyway.
Hands
These guys
killing
can
you.
see over it
Okay,
somewhere. I cannot.
the same thing happened to us in Philly, remember? When we were flying with Bot, dude.
so we're up there, yeah. We literally go up there and meet Bot Grinder to fly. We're like, yo, he's like, hey, over here, right? So we're like, cool. We look, we're like,
Three big fat
all the way
motherfuckers.
on the other side and get in. We're like, nah. We see a fence rolled up, right? Next thing you know, so I think Joe grabbed it, lifted up. Somebody grabbed it, lifted up. I go under. Chuck goes under. Well, if you guys have never seen Josh standing next to any of us in our we get all through the gate.
He's like a, what's it called when you're in the military and you crawl?
Yeah, we get through the gate. Bot literally goes, you guys know there was a gate down here. Or John Vampire did.
No, there's a hole there was a hole.
There's a hole in the fence down there after we crawl on the ground through the mud.
It took us like 10 minutes to get all of us through under that fence.
That was good stuff right there, though. I would do it all again. But yeah, that was.
Adventures of FPV, guys.
He said everybody comes up there and meets him there. They do the same thing. They all come down to the hole, to the fence and throw it up, and just climb under the fence instead of going through the hole.
And that day, I filmed everything in linear. I was like, really? Really?
So where I've been filming inside of stuff, right? I'm like, let me try different settings outside.
Somebody called it. Y'all just have to come in like a gangster. That's all there is to it.
We went in like a gangster, no doubt. I think we did take our backpacks off and throw them under first.
Yes, we had to.
Yeah, fat guys, we'd have been just rolling around like turtles on our back, trying to get turtle mode over.
No.
Turtle mode.
I'm telling you, Crystal was not there for that adventure at all, and I clearly told them, do not get arrested.
The best part of that day.
Don't call me from jail.
The best part of that day was E-Drone did not go up there with us, but he met us up there. So we let him climb under the fence as well.
Yeah, you ain't got to worry too much if I'm there, Crystal, because any crime I commit goes against my commercial driver's license. So that's my career.
Chuck, in a situation like that, these guys are going to attempt to keep you out of trouble. So you're going to quickly be shoved through the fence
Yes.
as the innocent bystander, and they're going to be on this side, and they're going to swear to God that you are not with them. Okay, I know how that goes.
Yeah, I'm wandering around with goggles on my head. Yeah, I'm not with them.
With them.
We held him hostage.
You would forget. You would literally get in a moment, right? So when we were at Bainbridge and being chased, right? So that's what I did, right? So I come down and then I'm like, all right. So Russell gets out before us. He goes get the car. He's running down a 18-degree incline.
Cops are coming.
So
Yeah, that was fun.
So he just dropped everything he was hauling, which was pretty much everything we couldn't, right, at the hole in the fence. So exactly where I was at with you, right? So being forced through the fence, I'm coming down. I'm like, oh, there's the fence. They're still a little bit behind me, right?
Crystal's taking pictures and shit.
No, I wasn't. Not at that point.
She did it first.
Not at that point. Okay, not at that
So
point.
at
Once
first-
the police had done gone by, Crystal's feet were actually moving.
But I tried to tell them this, right? So I grew up in Baltimore. I do know when a threat is a threat, okay? So when that mic thing went off, and then I heard that, you heard like a speaker thing go, like a, right? You know that's communication. That is not hard to figure out. That thing just said some kind of Morse code to someone, and then I'm like, we need to leave, right? Crystal goes,
starts wandering off.
I did not wander off. I turned and walked back the same way that
So-
we had come. Yes,
so yes,
I was slower, but
fast. Dude, I was on a pace. Like I was the fattest kid there, and I was moving. I was far jumping, right? I'm like, hey, we need to get going, right? We get to like a dip part where it's kind of like shady, and it was hot that day, right? So she's
No,
like,
it
I
was
gotta
not
go.
hot.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm like, whatever. So I'm walking so fast where I'm pretty much, my body's just pretty much getting ready to give out on me. It's just like I can't do this no more, fat kid, right? So I literally have to stop, and I'm just like, oh man, I dump a bottle of water over my head, right? And I'm just like, they're like, all right, so Crystal does what she has to do. They start moving on. They're like, I'm just like, go ahead, I'll catch back up to you, right? And then my mind just told me, you cannot hesitate. You need to keep moving. You know it's something's coming, right? Sure enough, we get up there, and I've told this story to people before. As soon as we get off the road, I mean, we're literally get off the road. This place is quiet. This place is like Walking Dead, like huge abandoned town. So when you hear woo, 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 those 4 barrels kicking in on those trucks, you know you're in trouble. So what only thing got us out that day that made us lose them is because when they come down, they have a straightaway that they come down, and they had to do a dog leg to the right, and we were to the left. So we were to the left, barely off the road. The dude was with us, was almost very visible on the road. So because they come down, these guys were having fun that day. Look, can you imagine being a police officer and you get turned into a big open area that's just like an abandoned town? You're going to have fun. These guys thought they were NASCAR racing down there. Yo-woo, yo-woo. And the good thing they did, because look, when they come down, they hit that dog leg right. They had to pay attention to look right. Because if they got to do like this, we would have been in trouble. We would have never got out of there, because right as soon as they went past us, there was a road lower that came in that got lower on us. So they could have come right around and grabbed us. So, man, as soon as I seen that, I grabbed everything up. I was literally there with my shirt up, like trying to get a little bit of air. I was gone. Woof, I grabbed that second wind, grabbed everything up, going through the gate, and exactly what I did, Chuck. Pushed myself through the gate. I don't know how I fit through a little hole so fast. I was just like, I get through the gate, what's out on the road and turns and looks at me? The port police. I'm like, stop, drop, and roll, or what do we do? I just haul straight for the road, because I knew once they didn't catch me in there, they didn't have nothing on me. So I ran after the road and ran across the road and up the hill. I was sitting over there watching these fools come out the hole laughing at them. I was gone.
You're just like, I'm not gonna bail you out, bitch. I'm gone.
So it's serious when you get caught up. Doc has always not been with us in these moments. I don't know how and why.
well, no, I can tell you how and why. Okay.
Obviously,
Let
I'm a
me
lucky
tell you
charm.
How and why? Okay. We took Doc on one adventure, right?
Bill Chester.
I
Oh,
took Doc
man.
and told him I found an abandoned town, which I did. What I didn't tell him was you had to hike 8 miles in, and it was in the heart of the summer. And after that adventure, Doc hasn't really gone on many of these adventures with us anymore.
Double A says, Mike, check 1, 3. It's working.
Doc needs a nap halfway through the adventure.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Doc be like, yeah, I'll be coding. Yeah.
This weighs 90 pounds, 110.
The thing is, there's nothing for me to burn off. There's no energy extruding from me. I gotta like have a sandwich while I'm walking,
That's a good one.
just to efficiently, flow the carbs through for power.
It's 9:20 already here. We're telling stories. Crystal got some news, hopefully.
News.
Off to news today.
I like my way better.
Greg did that years ago. We had him online, and Crystal come time for news, and he was just like sitting on his couch, and he was just like, he came out with it.
That's because Greg is amazing.
We recorded it, and it's been ever since. That's like besides me and Crystal still being here, the voice of the news is like the OG. Right?
God, I think that was what was Greg our first guest?
I'm not sure, but it was
Greg was
very
either the first
close
or the
to
second guest.
very, very, very first one, yeah.
Way back.
You guys are going to have him come on live one of these days at that moment and do that live, right?
Is it raining right now?
You'll probably do that too.
Where you're at, Chuck?
Not right this second. It was snowing.
Oh,
sure?
what?
Look at
That's
the window.
crazy.
If you
That's
look
what I
at
was
that,
looking at.
yeah, you can look at that window.
Honey,
It looks like it.
honey, why is Chuck gonna actually turn it and look?
No, it is snow. Look.
That's snow, yeah.
That's what I said.
It's
I said, no,
snowing.
something's definitely happening.
I don't know. I wasn't look. I can't see it from the front because there's no lights. There's a light right there, so it shines on it on the snow.
Come on, fly, man, in the snow.
Shit, if I had something that flew right now.
So guys, before I step away, go support 10FPV. Pick up your
10FPV.
frames, Chuck, whatever one you just hit me up. I can tell you which one's the money's, which one ain't. They're all good. I beat the Cypher this Sunday. I couldn't knock the carbon dust out of it.
Turn.
This is my still shout out. Give me a second. So guys, support Ken. Here's the linked up here is the raffle.
They can't see
Get up
where
on
you're
it.
pointing.
They can see where I'm pointing at the top of the chat. You know how we are. We lay back here. Everything old school here. We don't have nothing, no technology, no click things.
All right,
Man.
and you know what? Thanks for having me on, guys. Thanks for having me on, guys. It's been a
awesome,
while
man.
since I've been on a live stream, and I had a lot of fun. And I'm gonna get offline and watch Crystal tell me the news.
Nice.
Well, thanks for hanging out with us, Chuck. We always appreciate your time, babe.
Deuces. Chuck Huckleberry out.
Peace.
News.
Later.
What is up, guys? So, what's going on in the drone news tonight? Well, let's start you off with anybody hungry?
Make yourself a
And-
big screen, Crystal.
Why do I have to be big screen?
Because it looks weird when I'm gone.
You're not going anywhere. We're not letting you go anywhere.
I have to go somewhere real quick.
Uh-huh. So, guys, ice cream is now going to be delivered via drone. You know I got to mention food. In the same week that we learned Waffle House golf shoes, we also get flying ice cream. Wing, a subsidiary of Alphabet Incorporated, which owns Google, is on-demand drone delivery company launching in Frisco and Little Elm this week. Wing got off the ground as part of Google X initiative to use self-flying vehicles. So far, we'll have self-flying ice cream, but we're good with that. Those cows in Brenham must be so proud. This Thursday, as in yesterday, Wing launched a drone delivery service, the first time this type of service has been available in a major U.S. metropolitan area. They've partnered with 4 companies to start this delivery revolution, including Walgreens and Bluebell Creameries. The drones will also be able to deliver first aid kits from Texas Health and prescription pet medications from EasyVet, with services to tens of thousands of suburban homes inside the city of Frisco and the town of Little Elm. So if you need a pint of mint chocolate chip, but load that busy stoplight and or people in general, or if your car is on fumes, you're just going to have to subscribe to their website. See if you qualify. According to the company's site, it only takes 6 minutes for a
What's their number?
drone to travel 6 miles.
Can I get it?
Wing intends to spread to other areas soon. From their website, instead of one main wing nest for our aircraft and operations, we're going to have several smaller nestlets co-located at local businesses, starting with Walgreens. These nestlets can take place in as little space as just a few parking spaces, and they allow for our partners to directly fulfill orders placed within their store. As far as that ice cream goes, the company says, yes, they can even keep it frozen in that Texas heat. Stay tuned, guys. Are we going to have frozen ice cream delivered? Are you going to have a pint
I
of
wanna
mint
do it.
chocolate smush?
I wish it was something around here doing. I would totally do it. We would actually do a drone network outside just so
You know it.
You know
Just to watch your land. You know we would.
I
And
can't wait till they
guys,
start the drone shows back up.
what's coming and what's here? Yes, we were talking about hiking earlier.
You don't want me to say hey here?
You planning on hitting those trails this spring, this summer? Well,
It's not over the mountain.
now's the time to grab that pocketable cam to document all of your adventures.
Got it.
The weather's getting warmer, which means a lot more outdoor adventures. If you tend to take a lot of photos on your travels, I don't know what they're talking about, it might be a good idea to consider an action camera or a drone. DJI's second take on its GoPro competitor, the Action 2, is on sale and makes a great way to record your hiking, biking, climbing, and or other adventures. We still kind of like that GoPro better for its larger screen,
That's what I
but
said.
DJI's Action 2 is great for the times when the weight counts, like when it's strapped to your helmet or your chest. If you're planning to visit areas where drone photography and videography are not allowed,
Is there such a place?
you can always use that Action 2. But if they are allowed, then take a look at the Mavic 3, which is also now on sale.
Or the Mini 2?
The DJI Action 2 uses a modular design to keep the core camera unit tiny and lightweight. The top module in the image is detached from the screen and can be used on its own, making it so light that you hardly even notice having it strapped. DJI's Rocksteady 2 image stabilization tech smooths out your video for gimbal-like shots, even when you're bouncing along. The company recently updated the Action 2 firmware, fixing several of the things we did not like before. There's now built-in stabilization when shooting 4K, 60 frames per second
It does
video,
really good.
along with horizon stabilization, meaning you can keep your footage level even when the camera is tilted up to 45 degrees. DJI has also improved battery life and added a new stabilization mode. The result is a much more compelling camera, especially if you want to travel light. There are trade-offs on to that modular design. The battery in the camera module lasts only about 12 minutes shooting 4K video. and the built-in storage is limited to 32 gigabytes. But for a quick run down the slope or a trail, that's plenty. You can add a battery module to extend its run time to around 180 minutes. Another downside, only the lens portion around the camera is fully waterproof. There is a waterproof case you can buy to make the entire thing waterproof for 196 feet or 60 meters, but you then lose the advantage of that fast change magnetic clip system. So you got your trade-offs. Still, if your primary concern is an action camera is size and weight, this is the system to go after. That DJI Mavic 3 is the oldest model in the company's drone lineup, but it's still one of the best drones you can buy if price is no concern. Even with the discount, it's still expensive.
Yes.
The image and video quality are amazing thanks to the 20 megapixel 4/3 sensor and the ability to travel and track objects at 45 miles per hour, meaning you're not going to miss a shot. There's omnidirectional obstacle avoidance to help you stay away from the trees, yeah, right, and other drone ruining landscape features. And it also does have a 45-minute flying time. It's spendy, but this is currently the lowest price we have ever tracked. What am I talking about? She's coming in right now at $2,049. The DJI Action 2 camera is coming in at $439.
You can get.
They are
some
both
footage.
still on sale.
Eric eDrone has footage of that DJI Action 2 camera, and it does really well. It is mint on what they're saying.
And guys, in other drone news, you know I bring you the good, the bad,
Also,
the ugly,
Bob,
no matter who does it. So, a Dorset police officer has lost control of a crashed drone, the report has found.
uh-oh.
Dorset police was using the device in pool.
Is that how the sentence was actually written? I'm sorry to be nitpicky. It just sounded so random.
Take it up with BBC News, baby doll.
Control of a crashed drone. Like, I'd assume so.
No,
You
you
lost
added
control.
A.
Crashed.
You added A. Dorset police
Of
officer
crashed drone. Lost control of crashed drone.
Report fine.
It doesn't sound right.
Hey, I didn't write it. I just read it. Don't shoot the messenger. I
Sounds
read
weird.
the grammatically incorrect
Okay.
as well as the
Well, anyway,
grammatically
what happened
correct.
to the crashed drone in the air?
Exactly. Dorset police was using the device in pool at 120 meters, 400 feet, when wind gusts exceeded the forecast and were in excess of the manufacturer's limit.
Look at Pop's off foot. Thing you just did. He told that to stop.
That's because he's family too, and he's loved. He knows this.
I was trying to get in trouble.
He does a good job of it too. I mean, he's one of my youngins. So, experts found people could have been seriously injured by the drone's propeller had they been on that first floor balcony of the house it hit. I have to stop. Hold on. Pause.
First floor balcony.
Bingo! You called it.
I like every step of the way of the story is just getting better. We're losing control of drones that are crashed in the air. Like, that's just impressive on itself. And you have a first floor balcony. This is just high-end.
Right? It's getting better. The force said it cooperated fully with the investigation. Don't shoot the messenger, Doc. I read it exactly as it was written. The Air Accidents Investigation Branch, or AAIB, said one of the drone's 2 batteries was disconnected shortly after takeoff at 11:50 GMT on 11 November 2020. Don't shoot me, that's how it's written. That reduced its
Whoever did this
maximum
story.
speed. The drone advised the pilot to fly with caution, but stronger than expected winds meant he could not fly it back to him, the AAIB found. They got specialized drones over there that apparently talk.
Yeah, they got specialized people writing these things.
Not the app, it's the drone, okay?
No, it specifically says the drone advised the pilot to fly with caution. Now, Chris, if one of your drones starts talking, I'm out of here. I'm sorry,
Hey.
but no, I can't handle that shit. If they start talking, I'm leaving.
All I'm saying is, so when I get in trouble and like I'm gonna just say the drone told me, we have proof that they do.
There was also no wind speed display on the app being used by the officer to control the drone, so he was unaware it was over the limit. After communication with the pilot had been lost, the drone had entered an auto land mode, but it was unable to stop itself from hitting the wall of the house. Damn, I mean, it must have seriously been out of control. It just could not, it couldn't handle it. It lost communication with the pilot, couldn't tell him to stop anymore, so it just ran straight into the wall of the house.
Crashed in the air. Crazy.
Right there at that first little balcony.
That's the best part. It's just like the initial sentence is like, that's weird. Like, I could see that. And then first floor balcony, I'm like, I feel like any word would have been better than balcony.
Right? The AAIB made 3 safety recommendations to the drone's manufacturer, DJI, and 1 to the Civil Aviation Authority over flying guidance. A Dorset police spokesperson had said it cooperated fully with the AAIB throughout its investigation, and that the drone was deployed in line with manufacturer's regulations in November 2020. Recording the wind speed and direction is included in the force's pre-flight checks, and where this exceeds the manufacturer's recommendations, a drone is not deployed as air safety is a priority. They added their drones have been updated to ones with higher wind resistance capabilities. And while there was no formal recommendations for the force, a number of learning points were implemented, including ensuring that all pilots have up-to-date training and an introduction of the buddy check system. Now, guys, before I even interject here, please remember that this is not in the United States. This is being reported through the BBC. They do not have the FAA. They do not have the same types of regulations that we have. But seriously, I'm going to interject here and just question the AAIB. Since
that explains the language barrier, at least.
No regulations over any of my free speech. But how dare you make 3 safety recommendations to a drone manufacturer or a civil aviation authority, and absolutely nothing at all to the pilot who did not complete your own pre-flight checks, who considered that he did not have to do any of that, did not have to listen to the wind restrictions, and still chose to fly.
Meet the balls in the bucket.
Where are your priorities?
He did not take his trust test.
Who are you trying to protect, and how dare you? I mean, seriously, if you're gonna have restrictions and you're gonna have regulations, then lay it out where it's supposed to be. And I'm sorry that quote unquote police officer was wrong. Now own it.
Wouldn't it be funny if this whole thing was just a cover-up story of this guy just ripping a 5-inch and he like hit some shit and he happened to be a cop and he's like, I can curve the truth into my direction.
Right.
I didn't say that. That was not reported on the Drone News. That was a co-host offering an opinion that is totally his own. I'm not discounting it, but I'm saying seriously.
Well, like, just hear me out.
Why didn't you issue any type of citation, or why didn't you question him,
Crazy.
or Why was nothing at all done to the pilot? Is it because he was a police officer?
More than likely.
Well, so like I'm gonna give you the actual story. So they replaced Airy like Camera Bird with 5-inch quad because that's what it
Exactly,
actually
Jim.
was.
Before
They replaced
he flies.
disconnect battery in the air with when he crashed the battery got disconnected. There was just one.
I
like
like Chuck's version. He was peeping in that balcony window and covered up that he got caught.
oh, that's even better.
See, here you go. Okay, it was at 5-inch,
Exactly.
right? So he's up there and he's trying to pull off what this one back here's been doing, where that cinematic shit. So he's been watching MD and he thought he could just fly up there. He did not realize that getting caught in curtains is a bad thing.
Especially
And
when you
it
see-
can send you into a wall quickly.
When you see some action in the camera, it does kind of when you start.
Like
to
Tim said, maybe his boyfriend was busy. I mean, and you never know. But like Chris said earlier, I'm going to bring it all back around and I'm going to throw out my shout outs. So make sure you go check out Kin FPV.
She's a better announcer than I am anyway.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Woo, can FPV.
Make sure you go check out their website. Guys, you want a discount? You all ready for this one? The Drone Network 15 will get you 15% off those beautiful frames. Lead times are up right now. I think you're looking at, I want to say it's
14 to
around
20.
20 days, 20 business days. Remember, the mail does not ship out on certain days. Sorry, that's why we specified business days. And guys, remember,
Be patient. That's the
I'm gonna
biggest
clock this guy. Props off, close your eyes for a minute.
thing. Hit me
but-
on camera. It's proof.
I've already done it on D3.
Hey, at least like when you see the waiting times, you know that like people want it.
Well, that's the thing, guys. Please remember, this is a small business, okay? This is literally a mom and a pop small business because Rebecca and Derek are parents.
She just called you a pop, Derek.
I did. He's an awesome pop, and she's an awesome mom.
I can
So-
agree with that.
Remember, guys, it's a small family-run business, okay? They're not out here shoving production constantly. Yes, they are, but they have very limited resources. So it takes time to make custom items. And every one of those items is custom because they make it. It's not being shipped in here from, I won't even say any other country's name or any other FPV company that is not in this country. But it's not, none of those parts are coming from them. So,
And it's using some high quality carbon fiber, like
very
Doc
high
approved.
quality.
Like, and I've been through my fair share of carbon fibers. It's nice carbon.
Doc cuts carbon, so he's got more insight than just us flying it.
Yeah, like if I had to give my like, it's crisp. Like you can see how it's layered and everything. It's nice.
But guys, remember, it's custom. It's a small business. Be patient. That's the one thing I definitely want you to remember. Now you can also go check out their site, and they've got a link to some amazing quality merchandise.
This is really like I've been wearing it with the tag, the barcode still on it. Shows you how comfortable the
Super
shirt
duper
is.
duper soft.
I don't even realize it. Yeah, I'm like I noticed that.
Crystal let you out of the house like that.
It is so.
No.
it's
It's on the inside, so it wasn't like it was on the outside. You didn't
Okay.
go out of the house looking like a fool.
Like
I have
No.
to.
one of those
clarify
things
that
you
one.
see somebody like a sticker on their pants and be like,
This is
you
like
not
a
have an
normal
adult
thing, right?
around you.
This is what you would. I mean, it's just the normal Hanes.
It's
tape.
not as soft as theirs.
It's not. So when that, I don't know. It's like it's a lighter fabric and it's just softer. Like it really is.
And don't forget, guys, you've got that link.
First one to show me that
I'm
you
gonna
donated,
beat him.
that you bought 2 spots on the raffle, I'll give you this frame. So if you
Man,
gotta buy
don't make me buy another spot just so I can take that thing out of your hands.
You're on this too tonight. If you
God
buy
damn it.
anyone that proves to me you bought 2 spots on the raffle, what's your name? Don't put mine on there. Put your own name on it. I'm gonna
Hold
just
up,
give
hold
it
up,
to you.
Chris,
I'm gonna give you
hold up,
incentive
like,
to go
because
spend money
I've
on
been
the
serious
raffle.
about this. I really want this damn frame right now.
So let's do it.
The thing is, he knows I've been wanting a spare Apex just
This is
for.
brand new, bro.
Hey!
I'm getting away from Apex.
It benefits
This
everybody.
is your opportunity. I'll let you in on this as well.
It
Is
benefits
the files all with it too?
Does the what?
Everything. I got everything for it. I got
The files, the grinding files.
Yeah, I'll give you.
What the hell
I'll
does he
give you-
need the files for if he's not using Apex
You
anymore?
do 3 tickets. I'll give you the finding.
Oh, shit!
Files.
No, you can't do that. I was debating on just the 1 ticket for the files. You can't just be like
Not
2
more than 1
files.
ticket.
Like
I said 2 tickets. I said 2 in the original. 2.
2 tickets. Yeah.
2 tickets.
No, I already bought 1. I just need to buy 1 more.
I'll give you the files. I'll give you the files if you take those 2 tickets and randomly put somebody's name in out of the chat for the 2.
For the 2?
So you buy it, you put 2 entries in, I give you the Apex frame, brand new frame, and then you pick someone out of chat that you nominate them 2 names that you're going to put in for the raffle.
Right, sis, boys and
Oh, so I don't even get my name in the raffle.
Bro, and I'll give you the files. I'll give you multiple steps.
I'm trying to double win here, and he's making me.
I'm trying to make
It's
it
not
all
even worth it now.
Like, do it, pick me. Show them how the drone network works. Show them how we work.
I was trying to get a 3D printer. Now, like I was debating 1 ticket, and now he's like 2 tickets only.
You got it.
Worth it.
$40.
I think I could buy a frame for cheaper than that.
You ain't
First
buying
check
this.
messenger.
Oh, somebody probably beat you to it.
Uh-oh. Chuck can do that shit. Come on, man. He has all those KISS and foreign ones too. I know damn well he could build that thing instantly.
He did it.
Oh, that asshole. Sitting here trying to get a frame, son.
Look, Tim said, I just did my second one. Doc, everybody's working against you, babe.
He
Apparently. Let him have it.
He
I
did
lost.
$50 for it, so yeah, you lost it, man. It's him. Appreciate you, Chuck. Woo woo.
So, guys, like I said, check out Kin Frames. Check out Kin FPV. Make sure you guys check out everybody in chat because we are
And
family.
stay tuned because y'all know.
That's what it's all about. You guys know life happens. Sometimes we're not live. Sometimes it's weeks.
I got Mo.
And you know
Right.
what? Life happens to us the same way it happens to you all. So hopefully you guys understand that. And as we see each time it has happened to us and we fired back up, you guys were right there for us. So
we appreciate that.
yes, we do. That we do this for you guys. So
Thank you, gang. Appreciate it.
hopefully Mother Nature lets you get outside and fly. If not, send it inside. 3 inches count.
Yes.
No.
Especially when you rub it.
I ain't even gonna lie, okay? I just recently won 3-inch and I haven't even gotten a chance to fly it.
You got to give a shout out for that.
Because this guy here flew it.
I did get the fly.
I don't even believe that shit. But yeah, I have to give a shout out to Phantom FPV because I won that through eDrone's live stream and it showed up and I've done the mail call. I just haven't actually edited it up and published it out, but yep. Look, she still looks brand new, even though
pretty.
It took a maiden in the living room. It is nice. It flies real good. You put a 1S on that thing, dude. I was in the living room for like a half hour.
Yeah, he was. He was everywhere. I'm like, what are you doing? That is
flipping it,
mine.
It's a really nice flyer. They got something going on over there.
Looks so good.
You just gotta have
It's
that
just a
Kin
little
name on
guy.
it.
Oh, I like what they did with the battery end. Like, that's nice, where they have the heat shrink over the whole thing.
Right?
Yeah. It's a nice
But
little
yeah, it's
fucker.
just a
The
little guy.
cap on it.
So guys, fly it in the
Yeah, got
house.
cap and everything.
Ladies,
On 1S.
chill, okay?
That's crazy.
Their batteries don't last long, and it's not that bad.
Don't
Meanwhile,
say
he just said 30 minutes.
I didn't say, look,
I hit Russell in the back with it. I was in here and the analog, and when I got out there, analog said here we blah, 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 and I haven't flown analog in so long, so I kind of like couldn't see what was going on and hit him right in the back. He said it felt like a tree,
whip.
a whip or something, like a tree branch got him.
Huh.
So it will scratch you.
It'll be all right.
I can't.
Like
wait
I said, let the guys or ladies have their hobby. You know, we got to share. I mean, it's all good.
You don't have to share, but sharing is fun.
No, we have to share. That Birdman is the Nano Hawk X. So,
But like I said, stay tuned. We got some more giveaways because that man, Birdman 316, hooked us up. I'm working on Mike's quad. I'm gonna get that on the table this week. Doing some work for him, so he gave us some stuff to give away, and it's some good stuff. It's some really good stuff. So I appreciate you, Mike. Thank you so much, brother.
yes, Chuck. Technically, that is warm up for the X class. So
That would make me feel good if she actually did fly that before the X class and get it. She said she's gonna do it here in the house. I was like, take you out to the ball field or something instead of being over here losing it in the corn.
take me out to
I'm gonna put
the
it angle mode.
ball
She'll be set.
game.
She'll be good. We'll fix the camera angle down a little bit.
Don't
for her.
even think about it, Double A. Do not
Sign her up for full pilot, double A.
No, do not. Do not even think about it. No. Nope. Nope. But guys,
One S, Mike.
just like Gank said, because it's a perfect quote, I hope you guys all have a riptastic weekend. Get out there and send it. Send it hard. Enjoy our hobby while we can. Hey, if you're flying on the inside, ain't nothing gonna stop us from flying. So
Nope. Send it.
thank you guys all for hanging out.
Yeah, it was an awesome show. I really appreciate
Definitely
you guys.
check out E-Drone over there on Send It Sunday. He's going to have Vitrifly on live. Oh, shit. Gank, you're going to have to make sure you have chicken,
Nice.
babe. At least one piece of chicken for this guy.
He's gonna be sponsoring and cooking, guys. You better get over there. Better make
So-
yourself the IO.
Yep, and for those
Barbecue
of you who don't
sounds
know,
so good right now. Why do you even have to say them words, man?
what?
That's just mean. I don't know. Like, I could totally eat a brisket right now.
Oh,
It's just
dude.
that season's coming up around
just
us,
want
man.
a
Like,
burger.
it's barbecue
Like,
season.
I want to be just eat a burger and not break out.
Hey, you see where he
Oh, I
said,
forgot. Oh, I couldn't imagine.
Right? I go there and eat some barbecue, boy, I'd be in trouble.
hey,
But that's
God,
all good. I'm
just
gonna be
remember, we're going to be at
good.
I.O.
Look at Chuck. You
And
promised me.
Gank's going to be at I.O. So, we're going to be getting some of that Gank barbecue. Chuck's going to be at I.O. And like I said, guys, come see us. I.O. is coming. Double A is going to be at I.O.
Thank you, Mel. I appreciate you hanging out.
It's going
with
to be
us
a
tonight.
great time.
Good seeing you. Bob, you too, brother. Nice talking to you on the phone tonight. Glad you got that going. That Hero 10, he was ready. Cruise Explicit. You made it in right at the door, brother. Appreciate you.
Chuck said, I have proof. But guys, until next time, thank you guys so much
Peace.
for hanging out with us.
Woo woo.
We love you all.
Get kinned up, fellas. Come on now.